Dead Jeep Gladiator key fob will leave you stranded, or will it? Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Rob Motive JT. Hey, I had something happen recently. My key fob went dead, and I was a little worried. I actually was at home as to what would happen if I happened to be somewhere else and this thing didn't work anymore. So I got to looking through the manual, and who reads the manual until you need to? But I got to looking at the manual, and there is an easy solution. And that is, you just take the corner, probably doesn't matter which corner, of the key fob and push the push start with it. That will start the truck. There's enough juice left in this thing to go ahead and turn the truck over and get wherever you need to be. So first off, it's not gonna leave you stranded, even when the battery goes dead. Now, how do you know when it's going dead? Well, there's two ways. One, it's supposed to give you a message on the gauge cluster that says you need to change the battery. At least that's what I've seen in other push start vehicles. I'm assuming the Jeep Gladiator is the same way. However, when it is dead and you get in and you have the key fob either in your pocket or in the center cluster, which is what I did recently, or in the center console area, it'll give you a message. It simply tells you that the key fob has not been detected. So that's how you know that you've got a battery problem. Again, it won't leave you stranded if you just use the corner or touch that push button with the key fob. It will start. So now it's time to change the battery. So if you've never done it before, let me show you. We're gonna pop this thing open. We're gonna put a new battery in it. Okay, let's take a look. I've got everything you need right here, I think. Might be a little bit of overkill, but hey, let's be prepared. A little screwdriver so I can get the thing separated, the fob. Scissors, you know, so I can cut the battery thing open. And then a little screwdriver in case I need it to get the battery out. However, I do not recommend using anything metal on the inside of your fob. It is electronic, and certainly you don't want to fry anything, you know what I mean? So I'd probably use some sort of a plastic pry tool or something, but this is what I have right now, so we're going to take the risk. First of all, the battery, this is a CR2450. You guys can take a look right there. This is what I'm going to be replacing it with. I just picked this up, I think at the drugstore or something, wherever. You can get these things all over the place. Now, to get the fob apart, it's not too difficult. There is a little slot right here that you can stick a screwdriver in. So you should be able to just put that in there and turn it, kind of pry that off a little bit. And it's not just snapping right off, so we're going to continue around the edge. Matter of fact, I'm going to try to pull it. I don't want to mar the surface, you know. And it's still not coming off. Wow. Okay. Live video, I guess we'll call this. All right, well now I'm going to give it a little more juice because, you know, it should come off. Wow, it is difficult to get off, just like you guys saw right there. I didn't break anything. It's held on by these little clips, so there you go. That's how hard it is to get off. Now, the battery, I'm going to try to pop it up with just my fingernail. Because I don't want to, like I said, stick anything in there if I don't have to. Maybe slide it off. That's not working. There's no apparent ledge to be able to pull it out. Wow. This should not be that complicated, right? It does show a screwdriver. Right here, there's a little illustration, and I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. Maybe get some different lighting on it. But there is a little screwdriver illustration where they show apparently pushing up through this slot right here. So we're going to go with what they're telling us to do. That didn't work. Let's try this. Actually, I'm in the wrong slot. There you go. Again, live video, right? The slot is right here, not here, but right here. That's where you're supposed to wedge a screwdriver in there. So that makes it a lot easier. You just pull it straight up. It should just come right out. Well, there you go. Actually popped right out of there. So now, and you can see it is the CR 2450 3-volt battery. That's what we're replacing it with. So we'll set that one aside. Here's where the scissors come in handy, because you know they make these things so nobody can get them out. Unless you're a 3-year-old child. That seems to be the only age that can access these things successfully. Let's go ahead, pull out the battery. Now sticking it back in, that should be the reverse of what we just did, so wish me luck. There you go. Pushes back in just that easily. Not too complicated. Now, putting this back on the top, it should just press right in, hopefully. Let's see here, get my little holder out of the way, that would help. Well, I didn't get the full clasp that I would like, but the click, you know, that you like to hear, the snap when you put things back together. But it is in there, so I think we're golden. So now we just have to take it out, test it, see if it actually works on the Jeep. So let's do that next. Okay, let's hit it, see if it works. First we'll unlock it. Now we'll lock it. And you can see it does work. So we were successful. Okay, there you have it. Not too difficult to do. Changing the fob, the battery rather, in the Jeep Gladiator key fob so that you don't get stranded anywhere. Again, it will work if you find that your battery has run down, you're sitting at the Walmart somewhere, truckload full of groceries, things are spoiling because it's so hot right now, if you live in the South like I do. Just put it up to the push button, actually push the button with it, and you should be fine. Again, not complicated to do, but if you've never done it before, now you know the steps to change the battery in your Jeep Gladiator key fob. Leave a comment, let me know. Ever thought you were stranded somewhere and then whipped out the manual and figured out that you could just push the button with the key fob and it would start? I'd be curious to know. Also, real quick, I do have 2 additional channels. Rob Motive, all about my 2021 Toyota Tacoma, and Rob Motive FST, all about my 2021 Toyota Tundra. Check them out, and if you're interested, why not subscribe? Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, smash that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.